Now we see that Adam and Eve disobeyed the Most High by eating from the tree that He told them not to eat from. Now we're going to go to chapter Genesis, third chapter, verse 16, and we're going to pick it up where the Most High starts speaking to Eve about sinning against Him. Verse 16, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Let me read that again to you. He said, unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. He made Eve to be content with the way he made her and the things that he wanted Eve to do when she was created. But now, since she sinned against the Most High by talking to the serpent and making her husband do something that he should have known not to do, the Most High said, your desire shall be to rule over your husband, but your husband shall rule over you. You know what the Most High is saying to her? That you're going to be talking and want to rule over your husband, but he's going to naturally know that you don't supposed to rule over him. He's going to naturally know these things, no matter if you become a preacher, you know what I'm saying, or minister, or whatever you do, when your ministry get nationwide, blow up, no matter what, he's just going to naturally know that you don't supposed to be telling him nothing. The Most High put that in the man, in the woman, just because the woman sinned. He knew the woman was going to want autonomy. She's going to want to rule something. She was going to want to teach the man. She's going to want to tell the man. So the Most High said it's going to be a curse on her. You know, just like gnashing the teeth. The man tell her something, she ain't going to want to listen. You know, you already knew that this process was going to start taking place immediately, because this was the sin, you know, that Adam and them caused upon themselves. Now Eve was going to have to deal with wanting to say something, but the man was going to doubt what she said because he knew that she had sinned against the Most High, and the curse was on her to want to rule over him. That's why you got women right now who want to rule over their man. You got a man trying to tell a woman something, she don't want to listen to a man. You know, she feel that a man can't tell her nothing because all the knowledge that he has, she feels that it's there for her to get it. So that's why you have disrespectful women. You got a lot of women coming into the ministry, you know, coming to the light of the truth. But they done been so Christianized, so in the Christian world, where it's hard for them to try to, you know, to obey their husband and to, you know, to obey the Most High in the Most High word, and when the Most High said that you was going to want to rule over your husband, but your husband shall rule over you. The Most High said, even though it was going to be a curse on you, it was going to be a blessing if you done these things. So that's why the world, you got the battle of the sexes, the women and the men. It's just like a battle of men, and this what the world done came to now. Women controlling men. And this is not the process that the Most High started from. That's why when women have a lot of problems, and they have dealing with a lot of spirits going on with it, because they're taking the initiative to think of all these things on their own instead of going to their husband and the helpmate that they supposed to be helping. They supposed to go to him for instruction and knowledge, but now they think that they know everything. Now it's a curse on them. That's why they have different spirits. You have different spirits going. You think one day this is the right thing to do. You feel next day this is the right thing to do. Then you feel maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right. That's because you is not listening to the person that the Most High put over you. This was the curse. That's a curse on you. You might think that that's a blessing when you put your man out. You going and doing what you want to do, ignoring your old man. He's trying to tell you what's right, lead you to the truth. You're going to ignore him, stay away from him. That's a curse on your life. But by you want to rule over your husband and rule over your mate, that's why you're gonna have these thoughts. You know, it's pride. It's like the Most High um stubborn Pharaoh heart. You know, when the Most High stubborn your heart, you're gonna naturally think you're doing something right when you're gonna be sinning against the Most High. So this was this curse was going on in the Most High said she was going to rule over her husband, but her husband shall rule over her. And you see that going on in your house today that you want to tell something and you want to express what you have to say, and your man comes against you because this is what Eve started. So but it's a blessing when you humble yourself to your husband. Blessings flow in. When you humble yourself and listen and go to scriptures and see that your husband is not trying to tell you nothing wrong. He's just trying to tell you something so you can understand what he reads, so you can be on one accord with it. And the word, I know it's hard, when the Most High put a word in put a word in the service, and for you try to listen to it, you might don't, understand it at that time. But submit yourself, humble yourself. Don't be against the Most High when the Most High put somebody in your life to lead you. Because right now, you have women leaving their men, saying that they can do things on their own. But look how the economy and how the things is going on around us. You're gonna need a man in your life, teach you and guide you. Might have to go in the woods, cut wood, and do things like this because times getting hard. If you see how the devil tricked you, he made you feel you can do all these things on your own. But now you're seeing now how important it is to have a man in your life. You know, now you're saying that you need a man there to help you because the world putting so much on you. But that's a curse on you when you thinking you can do without a man that the Most High sent into your life because he sent that man in your life to help you, not to be against you. So the only thing he's telling you is be quiet. Just shut up sometime and listen. Because if you have a man, a humble man of the Most High, he's gonna let you speak anyway. Because he's gonna want to hear what you have to say. He ain't gonna want to be hard person and not hear what his wife have to say. Because he knows that you have understanding too. Because he sees that you've been rolling with him and he's been teaching you, and you know that your husband is sent from the Most High because you see how he's walking, you see the things that he's doing. But a lot of women ignore the scripture. Genesis chapter 3, verse 16. When the Most High said, your desire shall to want to rule over your husband. So this was all of it coming from. All of the attitude, all the things that you're doing, it come because the Most High said you're going to want to rule over your husband. You're going to want to speak. You're going to want to go talk. You're going to want to go do all these things when you're going to be dealing with all these familiar spirits, because you ain't getting the word from your husband. You're saying that you're praying to the Most High, but the Most High sent somebody there to speak to you and talk to you. So now you want to go over the head that I put over you and come to you yourself. You can believe that everything is cool, but to the Most High, you was a curse. You sinned against the Most High when you put away something that the Most High have for you and try to teach you in these perilous times that we live in. Yes, that was a curse on you, but at the same time, it was a blessing if you obeyed what the Most High wanted you to do. He put a man over you in order to teach you because he was going to speak to that man, and then that man was going to speak to you. If he was sent from the Most High, he wasn't going to put no heavy burden on you. So to make things difficult because he was going to help you just like he was put to help him. So a lot of people get it twisted thinking that this means the Most High is put them under heavy burden. The Most High this respected women and he don't what I'm saying, it wasn't about that. It was about a process. He wanted to show a woman that stay in your place. You're supposed to be a help me. You do that. But he was just trying to show her something. And he knew that if he didn't put this curse on this woman, it wasn't going to be no stopping it. She was going to do these things without a conscience. So now when she say something and she do something, the Most High was going to get her with her conscience. She was going to know, I don't supposed to do that against my husband. I don't supposed to, so you put a conscience in her. Because if he didn't put a conscience in it, she was just going to naturally try to rule her husband and thinking that it was right. And she was going to die in her sin because she didn't have a conscience. But the Most High put a conscience in a woman so she could say, that is right. If I'm wrong, that, he put a conscience in her to bring her to the truth so she could say, I'm sorry. I've been sinning against the Most High. sinning against my husband, she'll come back to the truth. But you had to put a conscience in her.